Well, just the final. It probably ain't. It's 6:48 Wednesday. The music is very. Right, I don't know. This is a video. Sorry. This is an internet radio station called One Mix Radio Trance. And for what it's worth, they are my radio station. Meaning I have connected in with them. Now, if you hear these crescendos, plenty of warmth. Now, that is behind nearly every channeling I've done. And it gives the transmissions more oomph. I keep saying it's hardly anyone has physically seen these videos. They will, maybe they won't. The thing is, the essence, the power, and the message has and is going out. And people are tuning into this, whether it's through their subconscious mind, whatever. It's gone out and is going out, and those that are meant to hear it and those that have eyes to see will see. And that goes to me. I walk down the street in Elgin and I can see people go, I said, that's him, and yet they may never have actually seen the video. I won't get paranoid. May have been someone on the TV, that's what I used to think. Oh, fucking hell, they've blown it. But it wasn't. And it isn't. I understand what the fuck's going on, that's all that matters. If you do happen to see me and whatever, and have some kind of reaction of whatever, come over and say hello. I can bite your head off. If you want my autograph, well, I tell you, oh, what's this? Oh, my little Lucy or something heard something about you at school. Oh, okay, I'll give you an autograph. No problem. If you want to slip us a couple of bob, though. No, I mean, financial security for me has been set up as far as I know, but these things can go wrong. The man connected with Newbold, who did agree to act as an agent for agreed fee of 15% for any work, appearances, whatever. I'm now opening that up anyway. Anyone who would like to help assist me, direct donation, whatever, in any shape, form or capacity, there's a shrine that's been dedicated to me and the Mikvek in Narn. It's a four-headed statue of Ganeshe. Now, I will be visiting this shrine nearly every day. And if you perhaps wanted to personally give me a donation, then that would be where to meet me. I'll be offering incense. I might perhaps also act in the role of picking up donations that have already been left, because I will just give them to the head monk. But if you personally wanted to give something to me and receive the appropriate blessing for doing that, then that is where I would hover. I can't say what times I'll be going there, but I will nearly every day, more than once, visit that shrine. And if you have something directly to ask me as well, again, that would be a good place to hover. Another place to have direct contact with me, again, I shall be blunt, if I'm busy, but I'm not. You see, I will be in the reception area of the Ratana Hotel. Now, what I'll do down there, you'll see I have my little laptop and I'll be uploading film because the modem system within the hotel isn't quite up to scratch. I've not got that fixed, but I will be coming down there anyway because it's a place for me to be with people. I might be on my own, you see. My lady friend has thrown a bit of a wobbler, as they do, and I've phoned her a couple of times. I've told her I'll phone her when I arrive and all that. But at the moment, as Stan says, she doesn't want to see me again, and that I'm mad or whatever. You know, bless her heart. I mean, but I have stuck to my guns about her daughter. That's Bloy. I've also put out a video. I promised her that my last will and testament is to her. I've told her, but whether she understood that, that's another matter. But I've said, you know, look, you know, Jack, you know, you're the only woman that has shown me any kind of consideration. Most women have seen me as a fat fuck and probably mentally ill, I don't know. But that's life. But anyway, I digress. This China thing, I've got to reiterate that, and I can't over-reiterate that. Yes, I have got a policeman's hat on, but that's the reason I have to be all things to all men. The police, you do know me. We have met on quite a few occasions, and some of them have been quite crucial. You'll remember this time we met at the Ingleston riot. I say that because it wasn't a riot. And a very high-ranking officer met me one-to-one, and we shook hands. And I came on a motorbike, and I did have a Hell's Angel on the back, and the Hell's Angel did freak a bit and pull a knife, and I did tell him to put it away and don't be so stupid, and he did. You can make that what you want, I mean, whatever, but he did, and I rode him back to the vessel owners and I wasn't harmed, so whatever. But there was an element within that peace convoy that was, I'm afraid, psychopathic. Who wouldn't know Christ if he was staring them in the face? Now these sort of characters we all must be very wary of. Okay? Humanity is part of divinity and we are all divine. But there is a condition called by the medical profession psychopathy. Now, it's been revealed to me, as I'm sure it's been revealed to many scientists, that this condition is related to deficiencies in the food that they eat. And this is related to deficiencies within the soil where they live. Okay? Now, there might be even a new deficiency discovered. I'm not God, meaning I can certainly share and channel that there is major deficiencies in China's soil. A lot of Chinese people are okay, and we certainly don't want to indulge in, how can I put it, mad, mutual disorder destruction. That means any kind of, aggressive attack. What I have channeled is that the embassies all around the world, Chinese embassies that is, are closed. That the people in them are told they must go back to China. It can be announced that there's been scientific evidence to clearly suggest that, unfortunately, a high percentage of Chinese officials, whatever, are psychopathic. And the evidence can be presented that the soil is clearly deficient in certain elements. These are generally actually metal, like I mentioned with me particularly, that's manic depression. It has been found that lithium was a deficiency and that all they had to do was take on a lithium carbonate, which is crap, but actually if they took lithium orotate, no problem. It's not a drug, it's just a deficient, it's a sign that our soil is polluted to shit, which it is in general, right? So if scientists were to go to China, sample the soil, sample the blood, of known psychopathic individuals, you would have a clear correlation that they are deficient, nothing added, deficient in certain major minerals, metals, whatever, all purely natural. So these people don't need drugs, just get that clear, but they do need perhaps mineral supplements. This evidence can be presented to China through the United Nations or whatever, and announced to the world, again through the United Nations, that there is grave concern that a high percentage of the administrative body of China is potentially psychopathic. You can also go on and use as evidence to substantiate this the totally out of order events that took place in China. You can show the footage, a lot of it's been suppressed, release the footage of purposely innocent, defenceless monks with no weapons, showing no sign of aggression, being shot down and murdered by Chinese troops with machine guns. You can show the other footage of, again, what I would consider psychopathic acts. Monks having signs stuck round their chests and whatever, denouncing themselves, monks being tortured to accept the, I've got to say this because you cunt shit that's put against them by Chinese officials, that they were in fact abusing the people, and that, that they were sort of abusing abusing the Tibetan people by making them work on land to provide food for them and all the rest of it. A load of cunt shit. Okay? Now, just pausing for thoughts, as I say. Yes. I don't need to go into, I'm told, the counter-arguments against this. That is just a fact. The videos themselves are clear proof that atrocities were committed. China should be made, I'm sorry, that's what's come through, to return the land that they have, I won't use the word conquered, it wasn't conquered, misappropriated from Tibet. Tibetans should be set free. China should withdraw completely from Tibet, unless they are invited by the Tibetan people to stay. I'm sure there's some nice Chinese people that have come into Tibet and thing, but it'll be up to Tibet to decide who can stay in their land. But for now, Chinese should immediately instigate the withdrawal of all troops, all government officials, etc., etc. I'm told that the Western world, to start implementing this, should immediately close down all embassies of China. The press release can be to that effect, that there's scientific evidence to show that Chinese people in general have a far higher percentage of psychopathic tendencies than any other country in the world. There is concern because of this, that this country does have a nuclear capacity. So as a precaution, whoever country takes up this stand, it can be Great Britain, it can be USA, whatever, we call upon all the states within the United Nations to call a conference in connection with this, because this is for the safety of all mankind. And the axiom is that, can we allow a psychopathic governed country, and if China is proved to be that, I mean, we can hold a test, like say we can test the soil, we can test them, to have access to nuclear armory. It's very similar to what's just happened in America, but extended. We need to tighten our governing laws regarding who can have nuclear capacity and who can't. And we, the world, the United Nations, which is the body of the world, must make firm decisions on this. I'm afraid any nation that does go through scrutiny and is found to be of a above acceptable psychopathic tendency, then we, the rest of the world, must cease trade with that country immediately. This will give the people of that country, and China certainly will be one of them, a wake-up call. You have to internally resolve this issue for your future is in the cups, right? This may be a revolution, whatever. But you, the people of China, must face up to the possibility that the people that are governing you are psychopathic. And it's due to the pollution of the soil, it's due to the misuse of manufacturing processes in your country, and this can all be scientifically revealed to you, my friends. You know, you've got scientists that are still free. Let them take samples of the soil. Let them see through shared knowledge on the internet, wow, we certainly have got a major deficiency in this element, and wow, this has clearly been linked with psychopathy. You then spread the word, and those of you in China that are free from this, rise up. That's all I'm going to say. Rise up. Take back your country from those that have misappropriated it, have not been fairly democratically elected. Yeah. You have the blessing of God, however you conceive God. You might not even conceive God. China, be free, as all nations of the world are destined to be free. And I'm afraid I've got last joke from the boy. Skin up. That's actually from my brother as well. Marijuana is a sacred medicinal herb. It is one of the most powerful, purifying, and watching the time cleansing things there is. I'd also say to you, take Mikvek. Now that's probably a foreign thing to you as well, but it's basically immersing yourself in water to cleanse yourself from all impurities and everything. You want to learn about Mikvek, go on the internet. And as a last plug, I'm opening quite a large Mikvek in Narn, Harn, Phuket. It's going to be probably one of the most sacred sites on earth. I don't know. It could be. If you happen to get near Phuket, come there, because I know a lot of Chinese tourists do. Yeah, check out the Mikvek at Narn, Harn. Well, I'm there nearly every day soon at the four-headed shrine of Ganeshe. And I'll be there, and anyone who personally wants to make a connection with me and watching the time at Hawks, I've had this happen 3 times, that's where I'll be. See ya.